Hey guys, how's it going? So today I want to talk to you about a weapon I've really been enjoying lately, and that's the Scar L. Now with these types of videos, we're going to be going in depth with any particular weapon, and we're going to be looking at weapon stats, recoil patterns, and good attachments. So with the Scar L itself, I'd say it's a pretty heavy hitting assault rifle. Now with a low RPM weapon, you can usually expect that each round is going to do a little bit more damage than that of a weapon that fires a lot faster. So if the Scar L had a much larger magazine, I would basically say it's kind of like an LMG. And I tend to prefer low rate of fire weapons better, because the recoil is generally easier to control, although there are exceptions like the M60E4. Now the Scar L is a pretty mid-tier weapon. As you can see, the accuracy and reload speed are pretty average, the range is pretty low, and the stability is also pretty low. Now what I've noticed on a lot of weapons is that the stats are actually pretty low compared to the full bar. And I think this is the case so that you have a lot of space to mod with when you get better attachments later on. So for attachments, I would recommend that you get a compensator or a muzzle brake, something to improve the stability. And for me personally, I like compensators that include horizontal stability as well as regular stability, which is vertical. So this one right here works great for me. And the same thing goes for under barrel attachments. You can go for accuracy or initial bullet stability if you have like a sniper rifle or a DMR. But for automatic weapons, I usually go with more stability. And generally on automatic weapons, you just want as much stability as possible, because stability is basically the recoil, and so less recoil is obviously better. And now we're on to magazines. There's actually quite a different assortment of perks you can get on magazines. The obvious one is the extended magazine, just puts more bullets in your clip, but I've also seen ones that increase the rate of fire and increase the critical hit damage and chance. But for me personally, I like having a bigger magazine, and the superior magazine increases my magazine size by 55%. And for optics, I've been using the EXP S3 holographic sight, and this increases the range and the headshot damage of the Scar L. And this is helpful because the range is relatively low, and I generally go for headshots more, so more damage is always great. And just keep in mind that when you're putting on attachments, you want to factor in the DPS that the attachments actually put onto your weapon. And this is pretty weird, but putting on different sights may actually alter the damage of your weapon. Now once you put on your stability control attachments and you learn to compensate the recoil with the gun you're using, generally the recoil is actually pretty light. And as you can see here, I was compensating pretty well in the beginning, but as you fire longer and longer, the reticles grow farther apart, and that means the spread is increasing, and that basically means your bullets are going to go in a bigger vicinity of an area. Even though you're compensating well, your bullets are going to go left and right and up and down even more. So it's always recommended in the division to burst fire. I generally burst between 3 and 7 rounds. That usually keeps the recoil down enough and the spread down enough to where I can land my shots really accurately. And this is the case for assault rifles mainly, some SMGs as well, but LMGs, marksman rifles, sniper rifles, they're all completely different. And just keep in mind, no matter how much damage your gun does, you have to land the shots before you can actually do any damage. So accuracy, recoil control are actually really important to your gun performing up to its stats. So this has been an in-depth look at the Scar L. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, share, and subscribe for daily content, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.